Right, so here's 10 things that I'm looking forward to in No Time to Die. Number 10, the plot overall. The plot for No Time to Die is a scientist is missing and abducted. So Felix Leiter, who's not been seen since Quantum of Solace, comes to Bond, who is in retirement since the end of Spectre, and he comes to his help to find him. And personally, I think this sounds a lit plot. Sounds pretty different from something we've seen before. And it's a different tone from Spectre, and honestly, I'm hyped to fuck for it. I am buzzing. It sounds amazing. I'm buzzing. So number 9, we've got the supporting cast. The supporting cast, I'm pretty fucking hyped for. I was hyped when I first saw it. You know, you got M, Q, Moneypenny, Melon Swan, Felix Leiter, all of them coming back. And we got Rami Malek as the villain, who's playing Safin. That's kind of hyped after whatever he's been in. Bohemian Rhapsody and shit. Anyway, you got the villain, you got Ana de Armas, who's playing the Bond girl. Felix Leiter's something, I'm guessing. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. Lashana Lynch, who's in Captain Marvel. It was probably the best thing in Captain Marvel, I think, personally. But who knows? She's playing 007, the female 007, not female James Bond, obviously. But yeah, I'm pretty happy to see her. You know, the new 007, it's a number, not a name, James Bond, so pretty happy to see her. And you got Billy Magnussen, who honestly, I guess he's playing the scientist personally, but I don't really know. Personally, he'd be my next choice for Felix Leiter, but who knows what the future holds. But honestly, Spawncast, I am hyped to fuck for it as well. It looks fucking lit. I am buzzing. Top cast right there. So number 8 on my list would be the great locations. Obviously there's great locations such as Italy, Norway, that are going to appear in the movie, that are in the trailer. The scene with the DB5, I believe, was Italy. You know, the scene I think was with Safin, with Rami Malek's character Safin. That was in Norway. He was over the body. You also got Scotland, which I think might be dubbed as Norway. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to wait and see, obviously. You got London with the Vantage, which I'm looking forward to. Top car. Then finally got the GoldenEye house in Jamaica, which is, I believe, where Bond retires to. He comes out of retirement at the GoldenEye, whilst living at the GoldenEye house. And honestly, I hope it gets referenced in the movie. That is GoldenEye's house. And it's a nice touch to the novels, Ian Fleming, the old movies. And that'd just be great to have it referenced in Craig's last movie. So number 7 on this list will be Hans Zimmer doing the score. Obviously, Hans Zimmer is fucking Hans Zimmer. If you've seen the Dark Knight trilogy, Man of Steel, basically any movie he's involved in, you know it is going to be a fucking quality score. You know it's going to be a quality movie. He's going to knock out the park. One of the top things I'm actually looking forward to in the movie. It's going to be amazing. I'm hyped as fuck. As I am for everything in this movie. Buzzing. Coming in at number 6 on this list is the Aston Martin Vantage and the Aston Martin DB5 are coming back. Honestly, I'm hyped as fuck again. The DB5 has been all Daniel Craig's movies except Quantum of Solace, which we try and forget personally. That's just me. But the Vantage, first time since Living Daylights. It was a top car back in the day. Buzzing me back. Don't know the reference of until Living Daylights. Hopefully it does. But it seems a bit of a strange decision personally. But as well, there'll be other cars. A few other Aston Martins. You've got, I'm not entirely sure on this exact second. You've got the Valhalla. You've got the DB5. You've got the Vantage. You might have a few other surprises. Who actually knows? But honestly, the DB5 and the Vantage, top 2 cars. Honestly, buzzing. The gadgets, everything. It's just going to be amazing. Number 5. Billie Eilish is in the theme song. Personally, I love Billie Eilish. I think she's an absolute queen. Love all her songs, love all her albums. And she's actually the youngest person to do a Bond song. And I think she'll fucking knock out of the park. I am hyped. I am buzzing. She's going to be amazing. I guess there is sometime around March, maybe. Maybe in the next month or so. I'm buzzing. She's going to be hyped as fuck. Honestly. Could not think of anyone better to do it. Maybe Dua Lipa. Maybe someone else, you know. But she got slanted a lot by boomers in the comments for her doing it. But, you know, we gotta move with the times. She's moving with the times. It might be a little bit depressing, but who knows? It's Daniel Craig's last movie. We're all gonna be sad as fuck, depending who it is. But she's gonna be amazing, I reckon. That comes at number 5. Number 4. Christoph Waltz is back as Blofeld. Honestly, last time we saw him, he was getting arrested at the end of Spectre. Not seen in a while because it's not the best of movies, but I think it's going to be great. as we see in the trailers in prison, I think Bond may go to advice about Madeline Swan, what the fuck she's up to. But I think it'd be more a supporting role rather than the main character. Maybe I'll get broken out by Safin or Madeline Swan or breaks out. Maybe set up some future movies if the next Bond movie decides to continue with Daniel Craig's storyline. Personally, I think it's nice to see him back, but next movies should continue on focus on a different Bond, different era, different cast. And but yeah, it's just great to see Christopher Waltz back. Hopefully he gets a better chance to play Blofeld. A different type of Blofeld than we've seen previously. Normally he's a big bad, but it's nice to see him on the side in a supporting role rather than main character. A bit like we did from Russia with Love and Thunderball. But yeah, it's just great to see him back in the movie personally. Right, number 3. Rami Malek is a villain. Rami Malek is playing a character called Safin. And he's described as one that gets under Bond's skin and is a nasty piece of work and think he's unique, complex, thinks he's a hero and saves humanity. Honestly, after seeing Bohemian Rhapsody, which I thought was a good movie, seeing some Mr. Robot, I think he'd be a great villain. Be nice to see a different kind of character, different kind of villain in a role, you know, different. He's a top actor, he deserved the Oscar, I reckon, personally. And I'm interested to see what kind of character he plays. It seems like kind of sort of more active in the role rather than going head to head with Bond, sort of like Blofeld didn't, you know, more like Ralph Silver. It's just gonna be great to see Rami Malek as a villain. Honestly, I hope he doesn't die because he's the top actor. I'm so hyped for it personally. But yeah, that's number 3. It's gonna be quality. I just love Rami Malek so much. Number 2, Felix Leiter is coming back. When I saw the guest list and I saw Bond was announced, Bond 25 was announced in No Time to Die, I was thinking, oh, where the fuck is Felix Leiter? And I saw the cast list announced on social media, and Jeffrey Wright was there, and I was like, oh my fucking god, Jeffrey Wright has come back for the first time since Quantum of Solace. It was an insult that he was in Casino Royale. Not Casino Royale, Skyfall was an insult. He was only mentioned in Spectre. Jeffrey Wright is a top actor, be his 3rd outing as Felix Leiter. Be great to see him back. Be the most portrayed actor as Felix Leiter after David Hedison, who died, I think it was 2019, 2018, not entirely sure, cannot check the exact moment of time, but he'll be quality. He'll be in one of the main roles in No Time to Die, and honestly, I think he may go down the License to Kill route. I personally hope they don't, but I think they might, because he's more involved than he was in Casino Royale Quantum of Solace, more in the field, I'm guessing. Hopefully he has a bigger role, and assists with Paloma, who's played by Ana de Armas, who is a CIA agent and Assistant Bond. Hopefully linked together, but honestly, Felix Leiter coming back, Jeffrey Wright is playing out. I'm honestly, personally, that's my most looking forward to, but I didn't want to be controversial and put him number 1. I'm just so hyped. It's going to be a great comeback. He's going to be amazing. He's going to smash out the fucking park. Felix Leiter is my favourite character. He needs a spin-off movie or series or something. It's Jeffrey Wright. It's going to be top. And it'll be interesting to see how he's developed since Quantum of Solace. Because last time I remember in Quantum of Solace, he was becoming the chief South America. And that'll be interesting to see how he's developed. Maybe. And number 1 on this list is it's Daniel Craig's last Bond movie, I believe. He did say on the Stephen Colbert show in 2019, I think it was, be his last movie, which I think is a shame, but he's been playing the role since 2006's Casino Royale. It's nice to have a change, and I think be a nice send-off, hopefully. Be nice. I don't know how to put it, I don't mind this Bond dying, and like, to reboot the series again with the next Bond, whoever that may be, whether it be Henry Cavill, Tom Hardy, Cillian Murphy, whatever. It's just great to see him play the Bond role for 14 years since Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, and Spectre. Now No Time to Die, and it'll be a great send-off for him. I hope it's a good movie. I hope it does well. It's gonna be. I'm just so buzzing. I'm sad though. It's gonna be his last movie.